The Xiaomi Watch S1 Pro is a perfect blend of style and functionality, designed to enhance your everyday life. With its sleek and modern design, this smartwatch is the ultimate accessory for anyone who wants to stay connected and on top of their health and fitness goals. Whether you're going for a run, tracking your sleep patterns, or simply just checking on your messages, the Xiaomi Watch S1 Pro has everything that you will need to stay on top of your game. So let's take a closer look at what makes this watch so special. So as I mentioned, even though you can track a whole lot of fitness and health stats with this watch, the Xiaomi Watch S1 Pro has a very classy design. So you get a very nice brown 22mm leather strap that comes with a quick release function. So if you want to go for a run, you can just swap them out for a silicone band. Now talking about the body, right here you get a 46mm stainless steel case with a 1.47-inch AMOLED touch display, which is protected by sapphire crystal glass, which is very durable, so you shouldn't have to worry about bumping into a wall or getting scratches on the screen or even cracks. On the right side you get one button and a crown. The lower button takes you to your sport mode by default, but over in the settings you can customize this button as well, so you can change it to your health features, your Alexa voice assistant, your phone feature, or any other application. The crown is actually rotatable, like we have with the Huawei Watch 3 or the Fossil Gen 6. So you can scroll through your sport modes, through your notifications, or through your menu. And if you press it, you get to your app menu and back. Also, this watch has a built-in mic and speaker, to which we will get in a second. It is water resistant up to 5 ATM, and it is compatible with Android and all of the iOS devices. Alright, let's continue with some of the smart features that you get on this watch. And first up, I want to mention the on-voice calls and the Alexa voice assistant. So since you've got a built-in mic and a speaker, you can just receive and decline incoming calls right on your watch and talk to your buddies directly from your wrist. During the call, you can of course change the volume, put the call on mute, or end the call, of course. I mean, you do look like a goofball sometimes, but it's still a handy feature. Next up, I got the Alexa voice assistant. So first, you have to go to the Mi Fitness app and connect your Amazon account to it, and afterwards you can just start asking questions like, how is the weather today? You can set some timers, alarms, and do some Google searches. There's really a lot that you can ask Alexa, plus she answers your questions lightning fast. By the way, I made a whole video explaining what you can actually do with the Alexa voice assistant and what questions you can ask her. So in case you're interested, I got a video down in the description below so you can get right to them. Just as a little tip, you can actually change the app layout on this watch as well. So instead of having this list layout, you can change it to a grid layout. Just head over into your settings and look for apps layout. Right here you can change between those two options. Also, since you have a built-in mic and a speaker, you also have a voice recorder. That might not be the most useful feature for most of us, but it's still worth mentioning. Alright, let's get over to some watch faces. So like usual, we get plenty of watch faces by default, but over in the Mi Fitness app, there are a few more options that you can choose from. So by long pressing on the home display and clicking on edit, you can customize your watch face. So depending on the watch face that you are on, you can change the background color from black to white. You can customize the display data. You can have your steps count, burn calories, battery life, moving, and standing time. But those are just the options for an analog watch face. On a digital one, you can change between different health metrics and basically connect all of your available apps to your watch face. Also, you get an always on display mode with 4 different AOD styles. But keep in mind that the AOD mode kills your battery life, which leads me right to the next point, and that is the battery life. On normal usage, the 500 mAh battery should last for about 2 full weeks. But if you have the AOD mode enabled, you can just cut that number in half or even a little less. So you can expect to get around 5 to 6 days, more or less. As well as the charging time on this watch is pretty standard with 85 minutes to go from 0 all the way up to 100%. Now over to the health and activity tracking. The Xiaomi Watch S1 Pro has a heart rate tracker with high and low heart rate alerts. Plus, you can set it not to track all day and instead let it on track like every 10 or 30 minutes. You get an SpO2 tracker that tracks on demand by default, but again, track your SpO2 level throughout the day and night if you want to. There's a stress and a sleep tracker. This one tracks your sleep duration as well as your average heart rate and SpO2 level during the night. And you get to see how long you've been in a light or in a deep sleeping stage. When it comes to the activity tracking, there are actually a lot of options for you. So you get the normal sport modes like ball sports, walking and running, pool swimming, dancing, winter sports, or even horse riding. But the cool thing is that you also get some running courses. So there's a run walk basic and advanced, HIIT workouts, and interval runs. And all of that can be looked up afterwards in your workout history, either on your watch or on your smartphone. Also, just as a little side note, in your settings you will also find an auto workout detection. This one includes walking, rowing, running, cycling, jump rope, and elliptical. So I've also tested out the built-in GPS, and it did pretty much what I expected it to do. You may get a rough route, but the lines are all over the place. The only part it was good are the straight lines in an open space. It doesn't get the curves that well, and it's not that great between some buildings. I mean, the heart rate and the step counter were working just fine, but the GPS didn't do too good. Next up, I got the navigation, the app menu, and your widgets. So by swiping up, you will get to your quick panel, which includes your Find My Phone feature, you get a torch, D&D mode, and you can clear all of the extra water that you had in your watch after a swimming workout. Swiping down takes you to your notifications. You basically got all of the apps on your smartphone covered, like WhatsApp messages, TikTok, Instagram, email, or missed calls. But the notification settings in your Mi Fitness app are a little bit awkward. You get all of those Asian apps like Weibo, Kuaishou, Taobao, or Shangshu. Don't even bother trying to correct me with the pronunciation. You just have to make sure that you toggle on others, and you should be good to go. Swiping left and right on the watch will take you through your different tiles. The cool part right here is that you have 3 apps on each tile instead of just one that I'm used to. So you get a lot more information, and if you long press the display, you can actually change the app layout from just 1 app to 3 apps or even 4. Plus, you can choose the displayed apps yourself. So this one might be the only smartwatch which is so flexible when it comes to your widgets. Now, if we push down the crown, we get to the app menu. Over here, you will find some standard apps like a stopwatch, a timer, and an alarm. You get a compass, a music player, a calendar, and the weather app that gives you a weather forecast for the next couple of days with some extra info such as the pressure, humidity, and the wind. And guys, there we have it. The Xiaomi Watch S1 Pro. I've also covered the Xiaomi Watch S1 on this channel. Just click that video right here to get right to it. And I guess that's already it for the day. If you like it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel. And with that being said, I will see you in the next one. Peace.